Welcome back, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining for another episode. Today, I think one of the biggest topics that I receive a lot of question about is nutrition. What are you doing for nutrition during an Ironman? What you are doing for a 70.3? And what you are doing for running events. So I would say it's pretty similar between the three of them, but let's dig right into it. So when it's come for nutrition, as you know, I'm sponsored by GU Energy Labs, one of company that is here in the US. They are based in Berkeley, California, so up north here on the West Coast. So I've been using their products since 2017, 2018, and I really fall in love with them. My story with GU started with an ambassador for the Salty Squad, and I'm starting getting more involved into the brand, getting like more recognition for my work and dedication to help spread the love for this product. And then recently, 2 years ago, I've been included into the elite team, and for such I've been a sponsor. Either way, what I'm about to say today is really about me, about what works for me, and the things that really are helping me succeed on race day, okay? Either way, you can use this as a point of reference to understand what are the main key components that you should look into it when you're putting together your nutrition and hydration protocol for race day. So let's get started. Let's start with the most common thing ever. That is, how do you carry all your gels? How do you carry all your nutrition on the bike leg or on the run leg? For the bike leg of a triathlon is really easy, right? You can mix the drink mix or the gels into a regular bottle, and you can add, if you want, some sodium if your sodium intake requires that, and the sport drink concentration of sodium is not enough for you. When it comes from running, then you might be able to carry all the gels with you, or you can carry in what is called a soft flask. Let's get into the bike. For the bike, what I'm using is the energy drink mix Roctane. This is my favorite one, is the strawberry hibiscus. It has 250 calories or 60 grams of carbs and 320 milligrams of sodium per serving. So for the Ironman bike leg, what I'm trying to do is I double the serving, so 4 scoops of this one, that equals 120 grams per hour. I add a gel in there, so 140 grams per hour, and then the 320 milligrams of sodium times 2, 640. And what I'm doing, I'm just grabbing the electrolyte capsule from GU and I put 3 or 4 of these per bottle. That actually is like my way to go hydration and nutrition for the bike leg of an Ironman. And I decided, depending on the course of the terrain, if I want to stop at this personal need bag or carry all my nutrition and hydration with me. Important here, don't forget to drink water. Water is the key element that our body needs to survive. All these sports drink, all these gels, they require water to be properly washed down, to be properly absorbed by our body. When it comes to running, what I'm doing, I'm using, this is the old version of the soft flask, and now GU actually recently launched an improved version that is soft flask 150. You have a high flow nozzle that makes fueling for long effort easier and less sticky. You have soft material that is really comfortable, especially if you're using a tri kit where you can put it in the front, and it shrinks as you drink, reducing of course what? The water movement. And of course it has a really nice valve that you can open or close, so you don't lose that one. I tried today on an experiment to put 3 liquid gels of GU or 5 regular gel of this one, and the result is pretty impressive. So for my race day, what I'm doing when it comes to running, I put 5 gels that normally are the salted lime, my favorite, or the cold brew coffee for the extra kick of caffeine in one of these, and I carry normally 1 or 2 depending on the condition, depending on the needs. And at the aid station, what I'm trying to do, I'm grabbing water, I'm grabbing the other electrolyte drinks that is served on course, I grab Coke, and if I'm in a rush or in a running low in nutrition, I'm grabbing also the gels that are on course. And then finally, is it different for 70.3 and Ironman? To me, is not. It's really similar. I'm trying to do the same to replicate between the two events the similar hydration and nutrition intake. For standalone marathon, I'm trying to be a little bit less than that because I'm pushing myself really hard, and my stomach normally is experiencing some GI issue in the term of some acidity, right? So I don't want to compromise too much my stomach or ask too much my gut to process too many carbs. Also, the event is way shorter, and for such, I know that I can get away with less carb intake. In that case, I'm more around the 80 to 90. So normally one soft flask is allowing me to go for at least 1 hour, 1 hour and a half. And then I rely with some extra gel that I carry with me, normally the cold brew coffee, that is my favorite one, as I said before, that has the extra kick of caffeine, and then the salt and lime. Why? Because you have the extra sodium. So important to have that extra sodium in course to avoid any possible cramping or any possible situation that you're not feeling 100%. To me, at the end of the day, something that also I want to say is like when you find your fuel, your nutrition, your hydration mix, right? It can be this one, it can be whatever else that is out there that works for you. Stick with it. Don't change it just because of a marketing campaign. Don't change it just because there is something new that is out there, and the something new is telling you that you can run 10 seconds faster per kilometer or 20 seconds faster per mile just if you are taking it. It's important that you stick to the things that you know that works for you. That is what is gonna make you like successful, is gonna make you like really keep you strong during the race, and it's not gonna give you surprise either. Of course, you can experiment. I do the same with some new trends and new products that are coming into the market, because it's important that we are keeping our knowledge up and we are keeping up to the new trends. Especially as a coach, I want to recommend my athlete the very best out there. But also, when you find the things that work for you, stick with it. That is the best way to see a really good improvement. And with that, you can also like rely on a brand normally that is there for you. It's not like the next shiny things that in 1 year you don't know if they are gonna be there. Again, this is something that works for me. This is like my perspective of how to target a nutrition and hydration for Ironman, 70.3 and standalone marathon. So thank you much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. I do really love this process, as I told in the previous episode. It's something that is making me happy, but also like kind of weird to listen to my voice and to talk to the camera every Friday. But other than that, send me any question that you might have in nutrition and hydration. More than happy to provide you more context. For example, what is the relative sodium concentration? I should calculate my sweat, how you should calculate my fluid loss per hour. There are many tests out there that are really good that I can recommend to you. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Ciao guys.